Hello and welcome to the video, and in this video I'm going to be showing off the new and some of the improved units that we as the Woodland realm will be getting now that we've hit the Barracks event, and specifically showing off the armor upgrades because I think they're pretty cool. And I've kind of set up this fictional event here at the gates of the Argonath, which is not too far away from where Boromir died, and also the historical northern border of Gondor. So then, I'll begin with our first tier of units. Here they are upgraded, we added in with some shaky camera work. But if you do, just bear with me, there'll be some before and after shots following this graphic, so you can see them a bit closer. But I thought I'd show them all on the field together, and you can see what they look like, because I think they look pretty cool. But even so, there's some very subtle differences here in the upgrades. There's a bit of chainmail perhaps there you can see on the chest, and a few pouches they have added on. And the horse archers, scouts, warriors and spearmen, they're all kind of part of the same tier, so they share the same model really, just hold different weapons. So I did also add in the Woodland Wardens here, the affectionately named Javvy Boys, because they don't have any upgraded appearance, but they do fit into this tier. And here then are the aforementioned before and after shots of each unit. So as I say, the effects are very subtle, and they can certainly be lost on players or viewers that aren't completely familiar with Divide and Conquer. But they'd certainly look far more ready for war and a more cohesive force, so that adds to the immersion of the game. Also, if someone's gone through the effort of making these units, I think it's also worth showing them off to all of the wonderful players of the mod. And here are the second tier's archer unit, and they are the unupgraded Woodland Sentinels. And when they get upgraded, they have a completely different look, which fits in line with the rest of the second tier of units, which is really cool. I'll show you that in just a moment, but I thought I'd show this unique look off first. And here is the rest of the second tier, and you'll notice there's a grey, like a grey and a green kind of theme, which fits quite nicely in with the rest of kind of the faction colours. So we've got the Elder Council, which is a direct upgrade to the Wardens. They have a spear and a shield, and then some javelins. And then we've got the Maethur Ether Wire, and I think that means like forest warriors or something. And they are really very good effective against armor axe unit. And then here are the Woodland Sentinels in their upgraded glory, and they just fit so nicely in with the rest of the roster that yeah, it's great. And I think this is completely new to version 4 and 4.5. I don't think this was in, they had a different look in previous versions. And then here are the Arti Rohon, and they are a horse archer that we can get from only a few locations, and they kind of have that same look. But here are the Hin Edaur, the Eyes of the Forest, and they are probably, I mean, they're probably the best archer unit in the game. I say probably, they are the best archer unit in the game, when, like, especially in a bridge battle, because they have Silverthorn arrows, but I'll show what they are like in battle in a bit. And then just for completeness sake, I'll just show off these units close up without any wobbly camera work, and they do look very nice and uniform, and they're pretty cool, and we'll be seeing a lot more of them in the campaign from now on. And then finally, we come to perhaps the best looking unit in the game for me, and that is the Elven King's Guard, and this is the Axe Guard variant. So there are 3 different types. They've got really cool cloaks, and they look just like from the Hobbit films. And of course, Legolas has the Archer variant, so we've kind of seen it a little bit already. And then here is a unit of the Sentinels of Kerin Amroth, which is just a regular, pretty decent sword and board unit from our brothers from Lothlórien. And then also another unit are the Gur Thienen, and they Also, as they can hide anywhere, I'll just move them around here. And they get cool, like, breastplates there, because usually they just have kind of the black cloaks and whatever, but they get some nice matching armor and quite a funky looking glaive. Actually, we get another unit that has a sword like that, but we'll see them later on. And then here is their unit of cavalry as well that we haven't seen yet, I don't think, but we do have some of these recruited, and they are the Lorien Scouts. Pretty cool. They look silver. Of course, they look silver because the bark of the Malorn trees in Lorien are grey. And then, of course, the unit of Thranduil's bodyguard that we will not be able to train are the Arathirith, and they look very cool. Also from the films, or inspired. And to finish it off, here is my fictitious battle from Lord of the Rings. We've got some Easterlings coming against us across the River Anduin, as well as some Orc filth. I will, of course, be continuing on as the Woodland Realm in my campaign currently, and these new units you'll be able to see will hopefully add some extra spice, and with the new enemies that we're also going to be fighting. And here are just some of the Hin Edaur standing up, because, well, I was just thinking, you know, like in the Return of the King films, where you've got the orcs in Osgiliath, and they see Faramir on his suicidal charge that his loving father sent him out on, and they just peer out over the parapet, so to speak, and then just kind of fire upon them. Well, this is kind of it. And I will show some of the arrows going in here. Hopefully this is all in sync. And the silver thorn arrows that the Hin Edaur fire are so powerful because they are basically ballista shots, but far more accurate. They pierce through multiple bodies, and they're denoted in here by the kind of... They give like a white aura around them. I don't know how else to explain them. Like, they look like almost like a snowball, but they're very, very powerful. But anyway, I'm just going to add in, maybe try and find some epic music and play this out with some weird cinematics. But thank you very much for watching. I probably won't make another one of these because you've kind of seen all the units now. But I'm going with Gandalf. Good day.